Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're talking about the Haywick Transitional by Toll Brothers in Treviso. This plan is going to be so much fun. I love Toll Brothers. This whole community is in fact amazing. We've done a video on every one of these models, so stick around. And of course, if you want to know more about Treviso or anything in the area, let us know. This home is absolutely amazing. Guys, just so you know, this channel exists to inform you on your journey, to educate you and carefully walk you through everything you need to know about what's available in the market, inventory available, how we can serve you in this process. So please feel free to reach out. We keep our finger on the pulse of the market super close so that you can know everything that's happening. And we have 13 years of experience. Guys, you deserve a 5-star experience. So please give me a call. Let's just dive into this. The Haywick Transitional is an absolutely beautiful home. It's a model. This is the plan, the Haywick Transitional inside the Naples Collection in Treviso. By the way, guys, I might be a little bit under the weather. I'm so sorry. My voice is not quite there today, so I do apologize. But okay, so this guy advertised starting about $960. So many wonderful things to see in this property. You see all these, just the light, right? That's a popular thing in all these models is light. So you have those beautiful transom windows over that 3-panel slider. You have that fireplace that goes all the way up. I love tiled. And they put in a ton of added things in this home that are not going to be standard. There's a ton of built-ins and various things that you could do in your home. They do that to educate you, kind of show you how nice the house can be. And they have professional design firms come in and put all these things in. Look at all those beams up top. But I do love the view, of course, from the top down into the living space in the main level here. But I think probably the most stunning feature about this particular plan is the kitchen. I love the layout. I love the choice in color, in the natural wood look finish with the double stacked uppers. And then you have your glass kind of shadow box cabinets in the very top. You have lots of storage in this kitchen, which is a very nice feature. And they put this beautiful, it's like I think it's probably a marble. It's so hard to tell these days. All these, synthetic materials that they make look natural, but it's probably a natural stone. They do a great job. Actually, that very well could be quartz, but it's a beautiful counter surface with the oversized island. And you have that bar seating there with at least 4 spots, which is very ample. Lots going on. This is a 4 to 5 bedroom home. You have the option of doing that 5th bedroom. You have the bathrooms, 4 to 5 bathrooms, of course. And then you have just shy of 4,600 square feet. And you can get 1/2 bath, of course. And there's a 3-car garage. And the property itself is 2 stories. I'm excited to show you this owner's suite in the bedroom, the bedroom-bathroom combo. It's lovely. So definitely check that out. Stick around for that. I can't wait to show that to you. And we are going to just kind of move through the property, and I'm going to show you everything. Now, if you don't know anything about Treviso in this area, so much to see, so much to do. You can check out some of the other videos we have. There's a playlist we have. I'll put the link here on the other homes that we have on other models in Treviso, other homes that we've done videos on, and the link right here. But if you go out of Treviso and you make a left, you're going to be in Cedar Park. You can be in Cedar Park in about maybe 4 minutes, 3 minutes. It's pretty 5 minutes, pretty fast. We've lived in this area 20-something years. It all just kind of runs together. So but it's hard to differentiate the lines between Leander, Cedar Park. But this community is actually in Leander, but Cedar Park is where all of the different shopping plaza and all the various things, 1890 Ranch, 1431 takes you in, all the things. And there's so much going on. You come into the house here, and there is on the right side a mudroom, and then there's additional storage, a little pantry, an additional bonus pantry space. You have your cubbies on the bottom. You can they do those slats in the wall there. This is the laundry room, of course. You're able to put a fridge in here. There's a fridge space with your pedestaled washer-dryer combo. They have a front loading there, but of course you don't need to do front loading. I used to do front loading, but I find, well, that's a whole different video. I like the top load. That's just my personal preference. There you go. Heading into this awesome closet. This closet is enormous. Enough room for a center, like a closet island or a bench seating area in the middle, kind of like they did in here, so that you can sit down and get, your shoes on and so forth as you're heading out. One of the things that I do love is not only is this bedroom closet near the laundry space, that's a pretty nice and very common feature in a lot of luxury homes, some upper end homes. They put that laundry space right near the closet. Just take your things right into the laundry. It's also by the garage, so you can slip your shoes on right there and just head out of the house. If you're my wife is Korean, and we don't like to wear shoes in the house. We just a cultural deal, and it's also kind of a cleanliness thing too. And so having the shoes near the garage, you don't have to walk through the whole home. Coming into this massive and beautiful bathroom space here with it's kind of a center placed soaking tub. I love the brass finish on brass is back, y'all. It's been back for a long time. My wife finished our house out with all brass fixtures. I really like that light fixture right above the tub there. It's lovely. All the cabinet space in this bathroom, so much storage in there, and it's a really unique design. You don't often see the tub in the center like that, and it's well placed. The beams in this the beams in this tray ceiling in this bedroom is really kind of takes us to the next level with regard to, it's just stately and lovely. It's just beautiful. All the windows in here, you've got your 3 windows against the rear wall of the home and lots of space in here. Now, you do have that kind of partitioned wall in the back. That was something I was going to talk to the sales rep. I'm sure that's something that they just did for design. But it was an interesting finish. You can take a look at that if you want to go back and replay that. You'll see they did like kind of a pony wall in front of the main wall there. And so we're going to head back into this living room. Super tall ceilings in here, just so grand. It's funny, we sell lots and lots of houses, and when we go through our resales, the resales will have homes that are equally sized with regards specifically to square footage. But you walk into a home that's new, and how they've designed homes today to have the super tall common areas, even middle of the road homes, I don't want middle of the road, it's in quality, middle of the road is in price, Tri Point, Barry, Chesmar, all these guys do the same thing. They have super tall ceilings in the living room, and you go into an older home built in the 80s, 2000s versus now, and the house just feels so much more grand, and it really makes so much more sense in a house now. It just makes it feel so much more open and spacious. We're heading back out to this incredible back patio. Now, guys, this is not standard, just so you know, and we have that beautiful opening back there. Lots of space in that back patio. Of course, they did the step down into this tiled patio, the secondary patio. And then they did like a green, like a little putting green off to the side there. But just loved how tall the ceiling is. So much light. They put that corner fireplace in, which of course is optional. And we're going to head back in. I used to go, and sometimes I do, if the view is amazing. I have in a couple of different houses recently. But if time permits, I like opening all 3 of the sliding doors so you can see the view. But in this particular model, it backs up to that road. But if you have a spot in Treviso that you guys decide on and it has a view and you want to open, those windows, it's just unobstructed. And this time of the year, there's hardly any insects, bugs, or anything like that. It's just been so lovely here this year. The temperature today is just stunning. I think my favorite thing in the world is like Texas fall, Texas early spring. You have those 70 degree, between 55 and 70 degree mornings, and they're just beautiful. Today's one of those. So come upstairs and you can look down the front and down to the rear of the house here. You can see a view into the living space. I love what they did with this upstairs media/bonus room. This is the bonus room. The media room is actually in there, but this is the bonus room. They put that table tennis set up there against the side wall with the counter against that back wall. They have a couple of different TVs. I can just see, I love how they did that, because that's a great demonstration of have a couple of TVs, have the fellas over, have the ladies over, and you can have a couple of different streaming services going at the same time. Maybe you have a football game on one. Maybe you have a movie going on the other. Maybe you have 2 football games going. Maybe with YouTube TV, you have a quadrant, 4 TVs, or 2 TVs, 4 football games on each TV. You can octa-football, guys. But this room allows for so much. Okay, we're going to head into this media room. Sorry, that was silly. Media room here. Very awesome layout. Great design. Great finish outs in this beautiful space here. That sectional, that fits perfectly. But, they do a great job. It's like, here's what you can do with the space, with the finishes and the staging that we've provided. And it really just opens up so much more kind of creativity when you're thinking of what to do in your home. Now, it does come with a pretty hefty price tag. A lot of the design that they do in these homes is anywhere from $150,000 to $200,000 for the finishes, like all the trim work on this back wall here. But just know, like, these are all things you can do in time, you know. And by the way, if you have design questions, my wife works with folks on things like that, so feel free to hit me up. But the beautiful thing about this property is the view and that back patio and that kitchen. As I mentioned, is one of my favorite things about this property. It's just lovely, guys. I just love it. Toll Brothers is hitting it out of the park. Now, if you're thinking, you know, Keith, I really love Toll Brothers, but I don't want to pay $1 million. There are options for you. And if you are 55 or older, you can actually, I'll show you Regency. And I did, I've done several videos. I'll put one of them here. You can check out a link to one of my videos that I did in the Regency, which is in Liberty Hill and Santa Rita Ranch. It's exploding. It's a section of Santa Rita Ranch exclusively owned or developed by Toll Brothers. And it is all 55 and older. And all of these homes are going to be in the 5 to 600, maybe 700 range. And there's so many things going on there. It's absolutely amazing. They have their own section of beautiful amenities. And what's great about it is that you can pay or you can enjoy all of the amenities in that community, the Toll Brothers Regency. But you can also enjoy all the amenities in all the other sections of Santa Rita. And there's over 20-something million, I think at this point, 20, maybe 2 million in amenities between all the facilities. And, you know, that's actually, if it was developed by somebody else, it'd be a lot more because they get a lot of, obviously, price breaks when they do a ton of things. But they allocated over 23 million dollars in amenities. So feel free to reach out to me if you're like, I love Toll Brothers. I would love to have a kind of a luxurious home, but I don't want to pay $1 million, and I want to stay between 5 and 700. Definitely hit me up. I can get you into something that is just lovely. And I put an example of one of those homes. I'll put one right here. So that is an option for you. Back into Treviso here. I mentioned if you go out and you go left, you could go into Cedar Park. If you go out and go right, you're going right into, like, go through Jonestown into a little town called Marble Falls. So it's a charming little lake town. And then you go further than that and you head out into the hill country, which is just absolutely stunning. Depending on the time of the year, it can be really hot. But there's amazing campgrounds out there. One of my favorite areas out there is Inks Lake. And then just go a little bit further. You can make a left in Marble Falls and head out to Fredericksburg, which is the wine country. It's just so lovely. Texas is such a diverse, as a matter of fact, Texas wine scene in the last 20, 30 years just exploded. They're getting world recognition. And fun fact, there was a little beetle that was eating the grapes, the Texas High Plains grapes, and they were never able to take off with their wine product. Guys, this bathroom is so beautiful. But they were able to develop a particular treatment for those pesticides, like a pesticide that takes care of the bugs and those particular beetles. And now the whole industry is exploding. I think one beetle was keeping it from that. So just so many cool things about Texas that is just so lovely, guys. Now we're going to head back in the front. This office is stunning. All these built-ins are just lovely. They did a kind of an enclosed area here where you could, like, put a TV in there. They staged it with 3 kind of pictures all vertically hung together. And they did 2 desks in this space. But, I mean, gosh, you could do pretty much anything. I mean, there's so much space in this room. It's awesome. And I'm pretty sure you could close that if you want to. Don't quote me on that. You need to check. I would check that. Obviously, no problem for you. But you can enclose that space if you need to. Guys, this plan is lovely. I love the elevation on this property. I love the location of this community. There's so many amazing things going for it. Treviso really is one of a kind. There's not a whole lot of communities like Treviso because its views are really unique to its community, to this location. You know, just so much going on. You can see all the rolling hills. That elevation is just beautiful, guys. Just lovely. They did such a great job on this property. So kudos to Toll Brothers for knocking out another incredible model home for us to tour for you today. Guys, I apologize again for my... I feel a little under the weather today. Super sorry. Maybe it translates in my energy. I apologize, but I couldn't wait to show you this property, and we bring you the best no matter how I'm feeling, guys. YouTube's going to recommend a couple of videos right here. Do me a favor, check one of those videos out. Go check out our YouTube channel and go crazy. We'd love to have you back, and I will look forward to seeing you guys on the next one.